Hey everybody, Solo here. I thought we'd do something a little bit different today. We are going to start out in my terracotta shop here at Spawn in my super efficiency apartment. And by super efficiency, I mean I haven't decorated yet. Anyway, we'll head downstairs here, and like I said, I want to do something a little bit different. Get the conversation going a little bit more, so I'm going to do a base tour. So we're going to head over here to the Spawn Nether Hub, Nether Portal, and I'll show you the entrance to my Nether Tunnel and get you going that way so you guys can see what's going on. Also, a little bit of note about the audio of this video. I did have to re-record the audio portion, the narration portion. It got a little out of sync to begin with, so things are going to be a little bit off. So we're going to head over here to the west. We got Javian and we got Epic Fox. They don't know I'm recording, so they're kind of clueless as to what I'm doing. Yeah, hey guys. And we'll head over here to the entrance. And yeah. All right, we're going to go over here. We're going to grab a minecart. And I'll catch you when I get to the end of the rail line. Okay, we're at the end of the rail line here. We are going into the main portal room. All right, so here we are. So you can see, once again, I like my circles. We've got the iron up above. We're going to head off to the east here, and it's coming up on, I'm not sure if it's nighttime or dawn. We'll take a look up here and see what's going on. We're in east, so that's got to be dawn. Yeah, the sun's got to be rising over here. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so it's a pretty decent sized base. It's roughly the size of Spawn. We'll head out here. This is the south entrance. I do have entrances at the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. 2 of them have bridges. The other 2 are on grade, so there are no bridges. I do have iron farms up top. I have iron farms down below. I have a total of 6 iron farms. 2 of them are dummies. One has a villager breeder in it. The other one is still to be determined, and I'll take a little bit of a mulligan on that one. We can talk about that some other day, but that's not going to be happening today. So we'll head over here to the where the North Iron Farm would be. Like I said, this is a dummy. I have my villager breeder in here, so we'll come up top. Yep. Oh, by the way, yeah, creepers and snowmen don't mix. Not a good thing. So I got the villagers in the center here. They're on a very simple breeder. They're on top of the fence posts. All the babies, when they pop out, they don't hit the physics. They drop down into a maturation chamber, and that's where they start their journey. This guy's my insurance policy, just in case anything happens to spawn in here. I've had a couple of incidents with zombie villagers, or I'm sorry, with zombies, and yeah, I just want to keep him around to keep things kind of cool. All right, so we'll be heading back around, and we'll go back into the main part of the base here. Got the purple dome. We'll come under that. Once again, I've got I like my circles for whatever reason. So we'll head down the stairs. This is the kind of the hub of the base, so to speak. They're also set up in the 4 cardinal directions. We'll head over here. We're going to head off to the east and check out the stables. I've got all my horses, my donkeys. I've even got a llama over in the back corner over here, and I'm kind of thankful I'm in a biome where all of these spawn naturally, and I can pick them up and breed them as needed. Then off to the left, which would be the south over here, this is the armory. This is where I keep other armor, weapons, backup stuff, etc. I totally pulled a bunch of cues from Wells Knight from Hermitcraft in here. We've got the lava flow, got the map, got some nice corbels, got some beams across the top, architectural detail holding up the slab bricks. And this is a complete ripoff of Wells Knight. I will not apologize. I would rip him off again, simply because it's a good idea. Got our armor stands in the niches over here, and then or niches, depending on whether you're American or else something else. This is going into the library. There's 3 entrances, 2 on top. This is one of the top ones. There's nothing really too fanatical or interesting going on up here. This is simply just set dressing with bookshelves, etc. Close the door, come back through. We'll head downstairs. I do have a couple of enchanting rooms just for basic enchantments. Sometimes you need a little something and you don't want to go to the Ender for that. So got a basic enchanting room here, got one across the hallway. And then this is the main part of the library. Once again, this is mostly just set dressing. There's more I can do with it, but I'm going to call this done for now. I've done a little bit on it. You guys be the judge. Let me know what you think on that one. Okay, heading back up the stairs. We're going to head to the north. These are the apartments. I do have a couple of sometimes base mates that are on. They're not on very often. And with having base mates, I found we all kind of need our own private area. This is unfinished. We're not entirely sure what the aesthetics are going to be for it. Right now, it's just kind of a big gray concrete blah wall. And yeah, like I said, we're not sure what this is going to turn into yet. But we've got the 3 fireplaces with the end stone brick around them. They will come out. They will be expanded upon later. This is the common pantry. Anybody who has excess food left over, we dump it in here, just so that if you need some food on the way out, you've got something you can grab. You don't have to hunt for it. Also, if you happen to die, there's a quick food supply that you can take part in. These are my quarters. We'll head upstairs here. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this, but it's a 3-block high area. I'll throw a ping pong table or something in there. Got the study over here. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm getting some records collected. I do have a few over at the homestead, but I've just never bothered to bring them back this way. Back into the living room, fireplace, kitchen area. Got the dining room over here. Back here is the bedroom. This is where the magic happens. Got a closet here. Got the other big closet over here with the requisite ender chest. Just a place to keep some stuff, especially it's good if you die and you need to respawn real quick and grab your stuff and go. I do invite anybody to come on over and check out the base, wander around. Kind of make yourself to home if you want. I don't worry too much about any of the valuables that I have. Pretty much if it's something that I don't want you to mess with, I make it inaccessible or very hard to get to. So I do have a water drop where the beacons come through, but for this, we'll hop in a minecart, head on down. So I've got my automatic farms. Ooh, sorry, a big fox. Do have my automatic farms. I've got iron farm, wheat farm, melon farm, pumpkin farm, carrot farm. Have the sugarcane farm, potato farm. I do have a little bit of a kind of just an aesthetic forest area, and then a purple farm up in this corner over here. So we'll head back this direction. These guys, I've got them scattered around a little bit. They're my insurance policy, just in case anything does happen to spawn in here. They also keep the slimes down. I found that I'm actually in about 4 slime chunks. It sucks. This is my tree farm area. It's very low tech, rather economy. I plant the saplings grow, I cut them down. I do have the center area here for the taller trees. I can grow, of course, the spruce. I can grow the jungle. I can grow all the bigger 2x2 trees in here. I do have a minecart running underneath to pick up the drops and the saplings. They all come in here through an elevator where the minecart drops it off. Going out this way, this is my super smelter. It is a 32 furnace array. I have 16 furnaces on each side. This is a Wells Knight design. I did improve upon his design slightly in that you can't see the redstone in the back. You can put 2 stacks per side minimum with a 1/4 stack of fuel to help out. Typically, I do a whole lot more smelting with lava than I do with coal, but that's just me. Got the requisite workbench in the middle, along with the ender chest over here, this guy. Off to the left over here, this is my cocoa bean farm. It's semi-automatic. You press the button, the beans fall. I've got hoppers underneath the carpet. You pick up beans, you replant, you're good to go. It's great for the my terracotta farm, keeping all the, well, of course, everybody loves brown. Yeah. This is up above. Like I said, I have the purpur farm. I've got all the farms color-coded, purple for purpur. This is my mushroom farm. This one's a little manual. I'll show you how this one works. So we got some mushrooms. We'll grab some bone meal. Go in here, drop your mushroom, then bone meal the crap out of it. And then nothing. Give me some love. No love. When you want to show something like this off, it's just typical, isn't it? All right, there we go. So you get your giant mushrooms. You chop these things down. You're going to be getting small mushrooms out of the pieces unless you have silk touch. We'll just take this thing all the way down. Anything that falls into the water, gets picked up by the hoppers down below. I've got an item elevator, pops it into the back of this chest. Boom, done. You're good to go. Okay, so those are generally used for brewing, along with spider eyes. This is my brewing station in here. It's once again, it's kind of semi-automatic. You press the button, the items go in from the dropper into the hopper, just like that. Pops in over here, and then we've got we've got some splash potion of harming in here. We'll pull those out, pop those up here. There we go. Okay, now moving right along. I do have indicator lights in the back here for when I run out of ingredients in any one of the droppers. This one, I've got gravel just as a placeholder. When it's empty, light comes on. I keep the gravel in there, more or less just keep the light off, keep everything accurate. This is my concretorium. It's a made-up word. Don't really know where it came from, but hey, let's have some fun. So you have all your different colors of concrete over here. You've got the more neutral colors over here. This is a design that I pulled off a Nembon. It's relatively simple. You put the concrete in your left hand. You fill up the dropper, and as you place a concrete, it activates the dropper, gives you more. You can go through stacks upon stacks in here. Then moving right along, coming over here, this is the main storage area. We got this little guy. We'll take him out. Like I said, I have several. Pop that in there. I've got several slime chunks that I built upon. So I've got a dump chest off to the left, just full of miscellaneous items that I haven't put into storage. Got my incinerator on the right. Then we move over here to the left. This is the sortation input. So we'll drop in just a few things here. Yeah, you can see that's coming out really quick. If anybody wants to know about that, you can ask me later. It goes into dual item elevators, which goes into the sortation system. I have a buffer so it doesn't get overloaded. So we've got sortation. The top two levels, the top two rows are manual sortation. The bottom two rows are automatic sortation. On the other side over here, we have our bulk storage. I have indicator lights helping me to know and understand when storage is starting to get full. It reads the chests and activates the appropriate light. If anybody needs a little bit of extra stone, come on over. I'll help you out. I got 20, 30 chests worth. Down here is maintenance, if I can get down there. Like I said, this is a slime chunk down here, so I decided that I'd just roll with it. And we're using this design of slime farm. Slimes try to get the iron golem. They go over on the magma blocks. They take damage. They die. The slime balls get picked up by minecarts. They get dropped into a hopper chain, goes into an elevator, and that feeds into the sortation system. We'll drop those right in there. Okay. So that's main storage. You should be able to see, well, you won't see it here, but you'll see those slime balls dropping in at any time. So moving right along. Hey guy, we're going into the north end. We'll have villager trading over this way. I've got automatic wheat farm with villagers. That drops in here. All right. Now we have melon over here. Not that one, this one. That's an automatic melon farm. It comes in. It also has overflow protection. Pumpkin farm. Everybody has pumpkins. I have a sugarcane farm. That also, all of these have overflow protection. I don't have an automatic carrot farm yet. That's going to be coming in the next few days. Got an automatic potato farm. That's villager based. I have an automatic egg farm. I've got the chickens nearby, so they lay eggs. They pop in here. It's great for the pumpkin pie, which is one of my favorite foods. It gives you a pretty good hunger rating and keeps you going. This is a melon farm. I like the new recipe book. You can grab the melon pieces out of here, go to the crafting bench, pop them in there, grab it, snag it, boom, you're done. Then all the melons drop in over here. This is from my spider farm. It's not very it's not very efficient at the moment, but it does give me a little bit of what I need. I also paired it with a zombie farm. Excuse me, dude. They aren't the greatest, but they work now. I'll get them reworked later. So we're coming in here to my villager trading hall. I have the farmers off on the left. That's what all the produce is for. So, trade with them, instant emeralds. Come down here. These are guys where I'm either unlocking trades or sorting them for future reference. Trying to make farms. Press this, they come out of this. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to do that. This switch should have been like that. Anyway, moving right along. So we go upstairs here, and that drops down from behind the fireplaces, by the way. That's where the maturation chamber is. So these are my librarians. I've got them all set up. I got the signs showing the trades. That way I can grab some of the best ones, or if they're locked, I can grab an alternate. And once again, I have this guy here. He's my insurance policy against any more zombies coming in here and taking people out. So we have the third floor up there. You can see up into the maturation. You can see toward the maturation chamber. This is armorers, toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, and clerics. I don't really need them too often, but it is nice to be able to come in here and get them when you need them. We'll head out this way. I used to have a wooden door in here, but I've since replaced them with fence gates due to the unfortunate zombie incident that I had earlier where he ate villagers. Yeah, so I did some terraforming down here. I got this little pond over here. This is the entrance to the carrot farm up above. Like I said, they're all color-coded. This one over here, that goes up to my wheat farm, which I've just recently expanded to get a little bit more production out of it. I like rail. You'll notice that by the stats. I think I'm leading in stats on rail distance covered. We'll pop in here, head down the hallway, and I'll meet you over at the other side. Okay, this is actually where I used to have my bulk storage when I was starting out. So this is diorite, granite, and stone. That's all that's left over here right now. Everything else has been taken over to main storage. In here, this is my netherwort farm. I've got mob drops over here. They get sorted by sortation system. You get the unsorted items, smeltable items like swords. Fuel goes in this one. Incinerator over here. The netherwort farm, it's just a simple manual farm. Just lots of acreage. You break them, you pick them up, plant, and then they go in the chests over here. That's the portal ignition for my zombie pigman farm. I have another button over here by the elevator. That's the extinguish button. So they come down here. We'll call a few extras. Right now it's on auto kill with the water. But I use this sometimes when I need just a couple of levels or when I have some minor repair work that needs to be done. And moving right along. Coming over this way. This is mostly for maintenance for the mob farms. It does lead up to the homestead, and I also have a secondary netherwort farm up top. This leads to the skilly grinder. We're not going to go there today, but just know that it's there. We can get bones whenever we need to. In here, I have my backup villagers. These are the guys that I keep on hand just in case something catastrophic happens. A rogue lightning strike takes out a bunch of villagers, or I've got just a horde of zombies that comes through. Yeah, then we got these guys over here. Yeah, that's kind of loud. We're gonna have to do something about that. Yeah. Okay, upstairs. Here we are. We're at the homestead. This is the basement area. Got my very first cocoa bean farm over here. Just really simple. In here is the flower farm. I live in a flower forest biome. So I have a dispenser down underneath the grass here and a couple of water dispensers in the back. So we can just turn this on over here. Wait. Bam. Instant flowers. Okay. Instant harvest. Turn that off. It'll probably cycle again. But it's got an automatic collection. That's how I get a lot of my dyes for my terracotta. Back this way. This is one of the first melon farms that I had. I don't consider it very efficient, either in redstone or production. But rather than just tear it out and leave a hole, I'm not sure what I would do with that place, so I just let it run whenever I'm over here. Back here is additional storage from when I was living in the homestead. I've got my egg farm, or at least the output from the egg farm there. Got a whole bunch of fishing drops over on this side. You've got fishing poles, fish up top there. That's the fishing shack. And more smooth stone as well, because everybody has smooth stone coming out their ears. All right, we'll head up here. This is Home Sweet Shack. Got a small enchanting area over here with books up top. That's the door to the outside. We'll come out here just so you can get a little frame of reference. I live here with Shadow Demon. I actually haven't seen him online in a month or better. So we have storage this side. We have our furnaces over here. More storage on this side. We have furnaces over here, plus a brewing stand. So your basic compact house. Coming upstairs. All right, that's the map of the main base. That's a 4x4 map, just to give you a little bit of frame of reference. We're over here. And that outer circle is roughly the outer size of spawn. All right, this is Shadow's room. I still don't know how he got the larger room, considering I'm the one that built the house. So I built the house, he gets a bigger room. I don't get it. Anyway, I got a couple of maps from cartographers. I use them for decoration. This is my room, quite compact. You see my Angry Bunny banner over here. These are the records I was talking about when we were in my apartment at the main base. Closet over here with some spare armor. It has come in handy a couple of times where I've died and had to grab some stuff real quick, grab some gear and go. All right, moving on, heading downstairs. If I can do that. Okay, out here we've got the starter farms, carrots, potatoes, wheat. Back here is the fishing shack. I'll show that to you real quick. You can see the iron farms in the sky over there. It's kind of neat. We've got this cow scaring the crap out of me, of course. All right, yeah, you turn on the farm, stand here, fish. I think I've got about 6 double chests worth of storage, so I can go as long as the server will let me. Going back this way, this is where I have the chicken coop. I don't know what happened to my chickens. I think they glitched out one day because of the glass. I've had issues with that with other animals, other entities having them glitch out. I haven't replaced them just because I'm lazy, and I got another egg farm over at the main base. So I've got the main barn on top of the hill there. Got the corrals over here. A couple of cacti helping me out. We've got pigs, donkey, chickens, cows over here. I used to have my sheep out here, but the wolves kept harassing them. I didn't like shooting the wolves, so I just decided to bring the sheep inside to the barn here. Come inside, you'll notice that there really aren't any animals in here, and we'll go into that in just a moment. So we'll head to the back, head downstairs. I'm going to grab some wheat. I used to have a pumpkin farm and a sugarcane farm back here, so some of these chests are not full of things that need to be here. And we'll turn down the sounds because, that many sheep bleeding makes your ears bleed. Okay, heading back. If I need some off colors, I've got these guys over here. Sometimes I'll dye them and just shear them. I'll talk about the mechanism I use here in just a moment. Yeah, so I've got this. I don't have all colors over there yet, so I'm still working on filling out the colors. But what we do is we come over here, press the button, dispenses water into where those sheep were. They bob up and down. You feed them, they do their thing, they make little baby sheep, and then they hit the mob cap and die. So you end up with, mutton, you end up with your wool, and then you just, close that thing and move on. All right, thanks, guys. All right, man, you steak. Just, your steak. Okay, coming over here, you do the same thing with the cows. Press the button, they bob up and down, you feed them. You get little baby cows with the brown eyes, and then they start dying because they hit the mob cap. Press that button, move on. Once again, we got steak. I do have an upstairs to this. I had thought about putting in some extra storage up here, but I don't really need it. Hi, guy. Right now, I just, I'm happy when I come up here and there's no creepers waiting for me. So we're coming down here. I mentioned that things glitch out. Occasionally I get sheep and cows that glitch out of it, and I think it has to do with the glass blocks. So we've got our mutton, our steak, all that drops down here. We've got the various colors, various things, leather. I do keep a few dyes in here because, like I said, I dye some sheep when I need them if I don't have them in the stock in the bins. So coming back around here, this is the melon farm that you saw earlier. So all of this is connected underground by tunnel because, quite frankly, I don't like going outside, especially at night. I'm chicken. I don't like to die. So we'll head back downstairs and continue on with the tour. Okay, back at the main base here. Yeah, kind of lost what I was, lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I like rail. I've got the little automatic guys with the cacti and the hopper and the dispenser. That's how I like to roll with that. We're going to come up here. That's my iron farm. All the iron farms connect to that one point. We'll watch this guy. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. And then, oh come on, dude, drop, do it. Oh, bad day for you, dude. So yeah, he's kind of having a rough day. Got my automatic farms over here. They've got the rail cart pickup. I'm not entirely sure what's best if you have 3 bajillion rail carts or if hoppers, which ones cause more lag. At this point, I'm just rolling with whichever, and until I need to actually optimize it, then I'll deal with it. I got a weird lighting glitch over on this one side over here. Don't know what's going on with that. But those are double-sided farms. So, when a melon pops up on the front side, triggers a observer block, and then it triggers both the front and back sides. Got the purple farm back there. Just to give you a view of all the different farms that are in here. Nice big silo. So here we are, back at the main part of the main hub of the base. Going up top, it looks like it's dark again. Get to give you another tour of the outside as you've got that dark night sky. I spent a fortune on some of Mitt's sea lanterns, so you're welcome, Mitt. We got the, looks like the alien invasion coming on here. Then I've got all the beacons going up through the center of everything. Give you a little bit of a speed boost because, this thing is about 250 blocks across. Like I said, it's about the size of Spawn. Okay, and with that, I think it's all good. And if you guys have any questions, I'll chat with you later.